today's video, we will gonna talk about long distance relationship. So my fiance will gonna share to you about his own point of view, about the difficulties, about pros and the cons of doing long distance relationship. So, what are you waiting for? Now let's watch.
Hello, my friends, it's me, Sven. I'm Shen's fiancé and I'm from Germany. Today I want to talk a little bit about difficulties in LDR. Especially at the very beginning, you get flooded by feelings, emotions, and so many new things. And I want to help you a little bit with my personal experience we had in our LDR. I'm together with my Filipina since over 2 years, and we started at the brand new to this topic even too, and we got overwhelmed in a lot of things, and I tried to take away a little bit of the fears, explaining a couple of things, that not everything is always easy, gold, or beautiful in an LDR, and that you should think about if such a thing is something for you, because LDR can be very, very beautiful, but it can be even really sad. One of the biggest points, from my personal opinion, is the distance. You can't hug your partner, you can't touch him, you can't smell, feel, or anything. And this can have such a huge impact for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people need this. And this means such a huge sacrifice to everything. And because we know all, sometimes we need a hug and you can't get it. The next point, from my personal opinion, is the time. Especially when your partner, in my personal situation, my Filipina, she has a time difference of 6 till 7 hours, depends on the year. And this has a huge impact to your daily life. Maybe you go to the gym, shopping, work, university, or anything else. And in our situation, as example, when she goes to bed, I try to see her even, but I need to work. But I try always to find time when I take rest time to call her. But this has a sacrifice that I don't have time for myself. And the same, maybe we try at the very beginning, like before I start my work. Then she needs to sacrifice even 2 things, time. But for sure, it's a wonderful sacrifice. But are you ready for something like this? Maybe you can't go at your usual daily routine to the gym, or maybe there's even family already. So it can have a huge impact. Another point is for sure trust. In LDR, you don't see your partner always. You can't touch your partner, you don't know what your partner is doing. And this means trust. A couple of people around the world, for them it's difficulty. Maybe by bad experience, maybe because they are shy, or they have, in general, just fear. But especially in the LDR, this is difficulty by 10 compared to a normal relationship. Because sometimes you don't see each other over a really, really long time. And so trust is ultra important in LDR. Otherwise, I think, for my personal opinion, this can't work. Another point is for sure the language. Maybe you speak better English than me, or worse. It's not important. The most important is that you are maybe able to speak with your partner, to communicate in whatever language you speak together. But we all know, especially when we are full of emotions, feelings, maybe we are sad, we try to share expressions. And sometimes we don't find the words, we don't know how. And this can be sometimes really, really difficult. When you're sad, as example, maybe you don't find the right word. So I think a huge point is in this. Yeah, language can be sometimes difficult. And I think when you are in an LDR and you mean it serious, be patient with this. Another huge point, like it was more like it, and it is random things, daily things that we had every day nearly. Internet interruptions, microphone problems, electricity problems, and even nature problems like earthquakes, tornadoes, floodings. And this happened so often, and especially by heavy rain. Maybe you don't understand your partner. You're in an intense talk, or you try to explain something important and your partner can't hear you anymore, or you don't understand what your partner says. And this can be sometimes really difficult. Another point is sacrifices. I said already, okay, time is one of the biggest ones. But another point is already, sleep. Because sometimes maybe you want to see your partner and she is up and you want to go to bed, and maybe you want to see each other. One of you maybe gets less sleep because of this. And it can happen. Another point is money. LDR is not a cheap thing. I mean, it depends on where you are from, but especially when you're from Europe, America, or whatever, like far away from the Asian countries or wherever your partner is, then more far the distance is, then more expensive it gets. Then more expensive it gets to send your partner something. You try to gift her something, maybe some roses, some like a box with gifts, clothes, whatever. And this can be very difficult sometimes because package needs time, it takes money, the things what's inside cost money. So this can have another impact. And I think especially money can be even later very important. But we speak in a separate video about this with Shen together, about special costs. So another point is noises. In the area where my woman lives, it is sometimes very loud. Sometimes you hear animals. Sometimes it's funny, but sometimes it can be even annoying. And I don't mind about this, but especially when you're maybe noise sensitive, this can be sometimes difficult. So another point, and one of the last ones, is for sure the traditions. Your partner comes from another country with different traditions, feasts, religion things, and depends on the religion, depends on the area, the country. This can have an impact on your life with your partner, because maybe they feast something special, for you it's totally unknown. This is not always, I would say, really difficult, but to understand it first. This is sometimes not always so easy, because it's sometimes an absolutely new world. And yeah, I said it already, the topic religion depends on where your partner comes from. In our cases it's easy, but we know on our own there exist so many religions in the world. This can have an ultra heavy impact on your LDR. And can you handle this? This is sometimes a huge question. And yeah, the last point, what I want to say is cultures. Your partner comes from a totally different country, from a different world. Maybe you come from first world country or third world, depends. And your partner is maybe totally the other one. So this can have a really huge impact, like maybe your partner's a rich one or the poor one, or you're maybe both nearly on the same. This can be all totally different. It can be so different in a lot of things. The cultures means different cultures. So different cultures. It can mean that your partner don't know so many things that are totally normal for you. Things that you do every day can be totally unknown for your partner. And the same maybe for you. Their culture and their tradition can be so unknown for you. How they handle their daily life, their everything, what they do by tradition. And yeah, sometimes it's not so easy to handle this. Or sometimes it's maybe for you weird. But be ready for this. Be open. And then you're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure Shen would like when you subscribe her channel. I would love it too. It means a lot to us. And we will continue with some new videos in a couple of days. I wish you a lot of fun. Stay safe. And when you have questions, write down below.